Hey, Montpelier. Palin and I really wanted to take a moment to speak with you simply as just two counselors, two neighbors who live in this community, and we care deeply about Montpelier. We really wanted to pause and just take a moment to reflect on the past few months. It's been really difficult. We have absolutely heard your frustration. We have heard your concerns and a real sense of uncertainty about the direction of the city.
Yeah, and from time to time, we also heard that trust has been shaken. We are
Yeah.
not ignoring that or pretending otherwise. We are not here to speak for the entire council, only for ourselves, and we want to share our perspective on what's happening and what the research tell us about leadership transitions and how the community can move through this moment together.
Yeah, I think it's just really important for, everyone to understand where we are as an organization um, and this change. So just to share, just kind of based on my professional experience in change management, um, every organization goes through change. So I did some research and it shows that how change is handled is really what determines whether things can get better or worse. Just to quote a study, this is not just coming from Adrienne. This is research. People study this out in the world. So a major longitudinal study from the Warwick Business School found that the announcement of budget reductions, even before any cuts happen, it causes decline in job satisfaction. It causes a decline in well-being and the engagement among employees. So this aligns with what many staff and residents have been feeling here in Montpelier.
Yeah, great point, Adrian. But that same study showed something
Yeah.
important too, right? When organizations respond with
Yep.
innovation-related changes, new processes, updated systems, and more engagement, employees' morale and satisfaction improved over time, even with fewer resources. So another study in high reliability public sector environments like emergency services found that change can create negative effective reactions that make transition harder if they aren't addressed with communication and support. And in my experience in leadership, organizational strategy, these findings hold true again and again. And it is not only for our city, right? It is a very common things are happening in different organization when there is a transition.
Yep. So this is what's happening right now in Montpelier. We're experiencing several transitions at once. We have a city manager search underway. We also have a finance director recently announced vacancy. The city manager also a vacancy. We're possibly restructuring an assistant manager role. There are extreme budget pressures. The staff workload has expressed concerns. Um, all of these transitions together as a whole can feel overwhelming. And I just want to say that it is normal. It doesn't say that it's good or it's better. It's saying that we need to acknowledge this as a transition and as change. But they can also be a starting point, really thinking optimistically and forward thinking about rebuilding and having that opportunity to strengthen our internal systems.
Yeah, right. And I've worked so many different organizations and different leaders. So from my professional experience and also from my personal experience, like immigrating to the United States, I know that change always brings discomfort before it brings clarity. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to see the future. But when I came here, I had to learn completely like new systems, new expectation, and new ways of doing things. What helped me to succeed was support, clear communication, and leaders who understood the emotional side of transition. So, what is happening right now at the city? I think our city staff and residents, like I was 8 years ago, they deserve that same approach now.
Yep. So as we are here, Palin and Adrienne, two city councilors, but also residents of Montpelier, we can't make promises for the entire council. It is absolutely not our place. I got to make that very clear. But I think what we can commit to is just how we personally show up during this time of transition, the time of change. What I want to commit to today is I want to provide this clarity. I want there to be steady communication with honesty, even when the situation is complicated. I think it's our job to, make sure that those values are committed to.
Yeah. Great summary, Adrian. And I can commit to sharing what I know, explaining the context behind decisions, and continuing to approach this moment with research-based understanding and also experience which we bring from our professional and personal lives, not fear or reaction. And
Yeah.
we can show up with integrity, listen to residents, you, community members, our neighbors directly, and communicate early when we can.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we have to take individual responsibility, but it's also thinking about how do we rebuild trust. It's shared work. It's all of us working together as a community. So the public's role is not to blindly just trust. That's not what I'm asking people to do, but it's to stay engaged. It's to ask questions, to seek accurate information and participate in shaping those solutions. So that engagement, I think, is just essential to healthy local government. And I know people are busy. You elect us as your city councilors to do this work, but it's really a two-way street and working together as a community to build this trust and to help shape the future of Montpelier.
Yeah, and we ask for a just space for us, for all, to stabilize things together.
Yep.
Change moves more smoothly when we all of us as a community, focus on facts, not rumors, engage constructively, recognize the human side of what staff are experiencing, support a culture where solutions can take shape. This is how communities uh, whether this is how community success
Yeah.
transition together.
Yeah, it's true. It's right on point there. So once again, just to be super duper clear, because in this world of, politics and like council and all these rules and regulations that we have, like we are not outlining next steps for the entire council, just to be clear. But we are acknowledging that Montpelier is in a period of transition. And you need to understand that transitions require time, they require structure, patience from all of us, and leadership. And
Yeah,
so, yeah, what do you think, Palin?
yeah, that's that's 100% right. And if we stay grounded, communicate respectfully, and act based on experience and
Yeah.
shared responsibility, our community like Montpelier will not just get through this. We will come out stronger, more
Yeah.
resilient, and more aligned on who we want to be as a city and as a community.
Yep. So this is our city. We live in Montpelier. This is us together. And this is our moment, all of us.
Yeah, and let's move through it with honesty and calm and a shared commitment to Montpelier's future. So again, thank you for watching our video. Adrienne, if you want to say anything to wrap it up,
Yep.
I'm happy to give the floor to you. But it is very important to work together, not only as a city councilors, as a city staff, or community members, residents. Let's work as together as Montpelier to succeed in this transition time.
Yep. And in my world of change management, we all are not going to agree on everything. And that is okay. This is democracy. This is, how we come to decisions. But once a decision is made, let's move forward together and be solutions focused to implement whatever we decide as a community. It's really important to have that positive forward thinking solutions mind frame, especially during this very turbulent time of transition in our city. But we can do it. I'm like 100% optimistic. I'm super excited about the future. And I hope we can work together. And please just reach out anytime. I'm always here. And I'm happy to talk to anyone about all this in detail. So thank you.
Yeah, 100% agreed. So reach out to your city councilors, reach out to us. We are ready to start the conversation with you. But again, just like let's support each other in this time of transition.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.